Hello, Palmtown and friends. Welcome back to another update. Happy Easter, everybody, for He is risen. And I hope you're all feeling blessed on these very, very special days. Well, let's get right into it. It's the last week of the month, so I'm not expecting super duper home runs here. Now, there are some levels that I'm looking at. So we've got a vacuum block here, or new week opening gap. Have that on your chart. Make sure you grab the actual open. So that one says 306.25, and I'm looking at the top left there, the open, and that is indeed the open. The close of this candle, 427.75, and that is the close of that candle. Okay, so looking left, an area, if we continue down for a little bit, I'd be focused on is right here. So Monday and into Tuesday, well, I would like to see us start reaching back up into this gap here eventually. So I'm just going to let tonight and tomorrow play out. And I have the mindset that I don't feel like trading this week. I don't have to trade. We did well the week before last. It was really sweet. So it's not like, oh my goodness, let's just dive on in for trades. It's the time where we want to be really polite on the risk and take the setups we take, because the volatility index is up there. The level of reward per our risk is so great that we don't need to put a lot of risk behind our trades to make a lot. Just leave a runner and hang on for dear life. So Monday, I'm just going to see what it does. And if it provides an opportunity and starts diving, then Tuesday I would like to catch a long back up into here. So weekly time frame, these are the levels in the discount that I'm looking at. And then the premium, obviously this guy here. So this is really all I'm interested in. It's made it very simple. Now, I do have an overall bullish bias. I do want to see repricing higher in the market overall. So I'm inviting a dip. Now, here's the thing. So it's like, do we get, because the last week of the month is typically pretty stingy, but if we just kind of do nothing and generate a bunch of bear sentiment with a bear flag this week, we can railroad that the following week and into May, and maybe we can get a special May surprise here. However, we've got this beautiful swing low in our discount environment. Now, this is what makes it really annoying when you close your swing low way up here from that price point there. This is what I refer to as gap risk. So as long as this swing low remains intact, I'm extremely turbo retard bullish. Okay? But that means that that price action can come all the way down, like a tick below there, and I'm still bullish. All right? If we take that low, then I guess I'm offside and we'll figure it out. But I mean, if it's ripping down into this gap, look, if we lose this midway point here and start flipping this gap into resistance, then I'll be aiming for this one for the weekly candle, like a dirty red weekly candle, create a bunch of bearish sentiment, and then start railroading it for May, June, and July. That's my overall consensus in the market. So I see a lot of liquidity up here. This is essentially what I'm aiming for the next few months. I think it'll be like a lot quicker than that, to be honest with you. So you have the plan. The plan is buy dip, if you're taking a short and you get in sync with order flow, then great. I want it to be in agreement with me. So I'm going to be very diligent in what I'm taking, just not in a rush. And neither should you guys. It's that time of the market where you really want to practice the professionalism of a trader, which is you're looking for something very specific. You put your risk behind the trade, you accept your fate, and you don't revenge trade. If you stick to these three, if you build your trading plan around these three basic foundations, you'll end up growing up very well. So daily time frame, just looking at those levels, what do we see here? I'm just going to refine that pull here, make it a little more pretty. This one as well. So that's the, believe it or not, it's the open of the candle, 19225. And if you look at the top left there, it says 19225. I know it's an up close candle on my chart. It trolls me. I don't know why. Some people don't have that. Whatever. Now look, this is what makes it pretty sweet. So we got this like cup and handle thing going on, and which is like, if I was looking for a pattern, that would be what I'm looking for. So we have minor sell side here, internal range liquidity. So I would expect it to want to trade down a bit. I really would, especially with the bearish vacuum block here for the day. So Monday, maybe into Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday. I don't know if there's a banking holiday this week. We only have I think we have unemployment claims Thursday, and then like PCE maybe, or no, not PCE, the other one, PCI. One of the lame folders anyway. It's like we're literally expecting trash this week. And that's used this week as an opportunity to study what order flow gives to you. Meaning, like, if it's really fluent and awesome, then great, you've got immaculate experience. And if it's really trashy and really wicky and doesn't move, nothing's respected, then you have that experience as well. Both of those are experience. When you have an expectation when you come into the charts, you're like, oh, I want price to rip. It's time for price to run. You have an expectation that it does. So you look and you deploy. You look in the markets for that to be in agreement with you, and you deploy that plan. But if you have an expectation that the market's going to suck, last lap, then guess what? You're deploying a different plan. You're being content with what the market gives you. You're paying yourself quickly and leaving your runner for a time stop or whatever. Because typically, we're going to get 2 banger days out of the week. And that should give you some comfort that, you don't need to trade every day. So what are we looking for specifically that would help us get in sync with that move? So I'm looking for a dip. I would love sell side liquidity to be tagged. I'm looking at this wick here, and maybe this one, I don't know. Let's cherry pick it. Where does the midway point line up when we pull from either one? So wow, it's so perfect, right? It's just too perfect. So the midway point, consequent encroachment of this wick here is the upper quadrant of our old week opening gap. So I really like that level. If we were to come down into there at any given time, 17,995.25 could be where you would see your model present itself and be high probability. So I would jot that down in my notebook, which I will. We also have this level down here. So because this wick lined up with that so well, I'm just going to keep that on, okay? And we'll just leave that. Actually, as a matter of fact, hold up. I want to keep the new week or the old week opening gap on and keep that off there. So because we used that quadrant so well, I'm just going to leave that and have that noted. So that's going to be where I'm going to be looking for long. If we lose that, obviously I'm going to be searching this indigo gap here. Actually, this is kind of an event horizon here. This whole thing's a gap, you guys. The whole thing is. So if we lose that, then I'll be aiming for here. And like I said, I don't have the mindset this week where I'm like, okay, I need to wake up early. I need to hit these Fed folders. It's going to be great all week. No, I'm going to be like in chill mode. I'm going to be in trader chill mode all week for real, because there's violence coming. I can see it coming. As long as this structure here holds and we just chop out here for a little bit, we are going to have so much fun coming up. All right. So don't rush it. And don't, if you're funded, or if you're almost funded, don't go and push it and blow it. It's not time to be pushing it. If you push your edge, you will dull it. Wait for it to be perfect, and you guys will be well on your way to be in pro status. God bless you guys. Thank you all for joining me. This is so much fun, you guys. I love doing this, and having a great weekend with my family. Thank you for all the wishes, all the happy Easter messages, and waking up to you guys' messages in the morning is an absolute blessing. It really is. So thank you for being a part of my life. And you guys that are doing great, I couldn't be more proud of you. And it really gives you a fulfilling experience when you see people doing so great. And you're very welcome. Thank you. God bless you all. Happy Easter. With the